Oh, sure, yeah. Stardust Speedway. Sorry, I was taking a sip of Moxie.
How are you feeling about the Moxie?
Same. Fuck you.
When you miss the gate, you can just go back, right? Doesn't deactivate? Can you just try again?
No, what happens is like you hit the gate and then you have, that's like a pickup. And down in the bottom left corner, it will say past. Because it's like, hey, if you start going fast enough, you'll be going to the past.
Right.
But it's like...
That I know. This I know still.
And that's when you get the sparklies, is when you're going fast.
Right.
And if you only go fast for a second and then stop, you will keep the power up and you'll get another chance. But if you go like 2 or 3 seconds and then you stop, you will have lost the power.
But then if you go back to that gate, you can pick it back up.
No.
No? The gate is dead for the level?
Dead.
That's psychotic.
Yeah.
That's an evil choice.
I agree.
Especially in a game that wants you to spend so much time in the levels, to kill the gate after using it is mean-spirited.
I guess maybe they're thinking here is like, this is the first Sonic game with save files. So it's like, hey, if you don't do the level perfect, you can always just turn the game off before you get to the end of the level and reload it or something.
Sure.
Now, see, it's like impossible to figure out how to go fast enough for long enough to go to the past if you don't already know where to go. Or you can just get insanely lucky. Like that. I think I went to the past. Oh, I already had past.
Yeah, you already had past.
I already had past. I don't know about this.
Do you think...
What? I don't know about this music.
Oh, so we went to the past, which actually means the present.
Because we were in the future.
Because we were already in the future.
We were in bad future.
So there's no present signs.
No. Yeah, that also is, like, the whole system is pretty confusing. It took me quite a while.
Why do you keep doing that?
I pushed the jump button, but just not in time.
You should roll through them. There you go. I love to spin. Hi, it's me, Sonic. I love to spin. This seems like the easiest level to go back in time so far.
Yeah.
Like, by far. Do you
That's
think...
It's got all these long pathways.
Do you think that, the reason that the level is filled with so many obstacles is not to ruin you going back, but to prevent you from accidentally going back when you picked up a gate and don't want to?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
I think they just thought it would be a good level.
Well, they were wrong.
Yeah, I know.
No, not that level specifically. I mean Sonic CD in general.
Yeah. No, I know.
Oh, okay. Well, they were wrong. That's cruel. To put a thing like that in a loop, evil. That's funny. When they're off, they like travel with you. That's weird.
Yeah. I was really enjoying the level music.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that they do that.
Those guys are brutal.
It's laughing at me.
Kind of liking... I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of liking that this game is so mean-spirited. Something about it is appealing to me now.
You're sick.
It's just is super appeal-outing me.
RAM data. What do we got going on in the RAM data, fam? What's the fam data?
Sega US Rise
Sega
1.
US Rise 1 and
Power Ranger.
Wow, I got a whole thing in there.
Well, since we got a game over, let me make some coffee real quick and get my slippers because my feet are cold.
Okay.
How's your temperature? Are you cold?
I'm good.
Okay, you're good. Yeah, you run hot.
Yeah.
Hi, we're back. We're back with video games.
Welcome back to video games. And listen, We love that the whole level looks like a brass instrument.
Yes.
Everyone loves that.
And I love this song.
Oh no, future.
Okay, so did we learn anything interesting on the break, Kyle?
No, we just learned what I said, which is that when you look at the level map for Sonic CD, it looks insane.
But you did compare them.
Compared them to 2 and 3, and yeah, I felt like that Sonic 2 and 3, the levels look so much tamer when you see a big map of it compared to Sonic CD, even though they feel huge and complex when you're in them, and I think that says something.
Yeah, and what does it say?
I think it says that Sonic CD goes too far in its in the complexity of its levels. There's no, you can't see any coherent through line. It just looks like someone, looks like he threw a plate of spaghetti at the wall.
Yeah. Full name TBD says freaking Mark Cerny was in America working on Sonic 2.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
I love that you did that, Mark.
Yeah. Did you good luck in the future with Resistance Fall of Man.
Hey, he gave us Knack.
Gave us Knack?
Gave us Knack.
He gave us Knack.
So
he gave us a snack.
So
with
why
Knack.
don't you think before you go you know, making little snippy jokes about Mark Cerny? He gave us a Knack.
Who's making snippy jokes about Mark Cerny?
You.
When?
You brought up Resistance Fall of Man, and you did it because you don't think that game's very good.
No, I just thought it was the funniest thing from his library to name.
It is funny that you remember the subtitle, because I don't think anyone remembers that.
It's the only thing about it I know.
Oh my god, I just remembered I was thinking Killzone. Like, okay, I'm trapped in here forever, I guess. I will never leave here. This is my life now.
Let's do a super peel out. Haven't done one in a while. I haven't done a good one. Let's get a really good one going.
I'm gonna super peel out straight into this fucking lightning guy. There we go. I mean, I don't think the super peel out is useful. I've never understood what everyone's, why some people are so attached to this move.
I love how it looks.
It looks cool.
I love the name of it. It's very funny.
No, don't do it.
But you know, you've been in the world. You know how people trick themselves into liking something just because they think it's funny? And then it's like all of a sudden, this is part of me?
I don't think people think super peel out is funny. I think they're dead.
You don't think that people say super peel out is a funny thing to call?
Not Sonic fans. Sonic fans are like, yeah, it rocks.
What is a Sonic fan but someone who thought that something was funny and then now they're like a weird adjacent furry?
No, they're just weird.
Super peel out.
This is definitely the best level music for the Starlight Speedway.
Boom, 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 boom.
I can't believe that's made. It's really made with the Genesis. Well, wait a second.
Okay, we're waiting.
Is this music really like being generated real time on the Sega sound chip?
Yeah, it's a synthesis chip. That's what they do.
But
because they can't. That's the whole point. They can't store it on the chip.
But it sounds like they're doing samples.
Well, sorry, that was the past that we were just in.
Yeah.
I think it sounds like samples because these days the things that people are sampling is synthesizers from the 80s. And so the idea, like, at the time, I think maybe it was easier to see that, like, what's a sample versus what, because the thing that you would be sampling is like low bit rate samples of real instruments. And now real instruments are what's cheap, and what you want is high bit rate samples of like digital 80s or analog.
But
80s
like,
instruments.
they were doing like horns and disc scratches. I've never heard anyone do that on Sega Sound Chip.
You can absolutely.
I'm not saying you can't, but it's hard.
Well, it's an FM synthesizer. It's a full FM synth chip, and FM synth is really good at certain sounds, and one of those sounds is horns. Horns, bells.
I'm going backwards now.
I love to go backwards.
Wow, I'm really going back. Like, I'm going really backwards.
You're going really backwards. Is this
okay.
As a level, is this the best one so far?
I mean, the part where you go really fast down the long roads is fun, but there's also, I think there's a bit here where we need to get to the end of this before we pass judgment, because there's like a couple bits where you get like stuck in these weird loops and you can't get out.
There is a lot of like, bouncing you back and forth, like shooting you into a trap, more than usual.
Okay. This is the thing. You have to like hold the direction to pick the path, or you'll keep bouncing back and forth.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Oh, I guess we're already done here.
No special stages recently, huh?
No. Guess I'm bad.
I guess you're bad, huh?
Yeah, I'm bad. Okay, we're gonna be here for the next 8 years. So
where?
Let's do it.
Oh,
right,
this level?
right here. This is the Metal Sonic boss fight.
Is it hard?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
What?
Wow, Sonic has words. He's like, about time. Look at that. He's like, ba ba ba. He does your ba ba ba.
Don't you?
Is it a race? Is it a race?
Kinda, yeah.
I genuinely don't remember this.
No.
Gotta remember that super peel out.
Fuck. It's too slow. It's not useful.
Isn't it faster than the... Oh, it's faster
you have
once
to charge
go.
it up. Yeah, like, I just tried to do it and I jumped instead.
Why didn't Robotnik just make him faster? Whoa, very nice.
That was good. I liked that one.
I love how the clouds look.
Yeah.
No! Yeah, that beam that Robotnik shoots down, that's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch out.
Yeah. I guess I don't need those. All right, I guess the super peel out is faster to charge than the spin dash. That's good.
It's faster to charge than the spin dash, and it's faster. It'll hurt you if you run into anything.
Yeah. Which Metal Sonic will already hurt me if I'm curled up. Anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking god damn it.
He doesn't play fair. He doesn't play nice.
I hate this. I hate it so much.
If you lose, let me go. I'll go.
Okay.
Oh, we have the wired controller. Fuck, that's fine. I can handle it.
Whoa, whoops.
And I won't knock my pitcher off the ground.
Ah!
Mark my words. Mark Cerny my words.
Consider them so marked. Oof.
Here's what maybe this is a bad moment to ask this, but how much of your disinterest, when was the first time you played Sonic CD?
Probably on the GameCube in the Sonic Gems collection, basically.
That's
What?
not fair.
What the hell was that? Oh, I'm supposed to get under there. Yeah. I guess that was it. I guess I almost made it.
Yeah, you're right there. You were like 3 feet too slow.
Fine.
How much of your disinterest in like learning the ins and outs of this game is because it just wasn't the one you were playing a lot as a kid?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a lot of it, for sure.
But does that make the game better than we're saying it is? Like, if you were...
I don't think so.
No?
Like, I feel like I've considered this.
But it's a hard thing to consider. It's almost impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously I would like this a lot more if I had it as a kid. That's, like, impossible to deny.
But I mean, I guess what I mean is, like...
I think what you're really asking is not, is this game better than we think it is? You're asking, are Sonic 2 and 3 worse than we think they are?
Yeah.
I mean, you probably. But I not that.
I actually don't even have that high of opinion on those games, but... I don't love playing those games these days.
Yeah, you're sad. You're a sad person.
I like them. And I like the time that I had with them when I was younger.
Yeah, I mean, I think this game just asks you to be a sicko about it in a way that those other two just don't really.
Yeah. I guess the thing that I'm struggling with is it does feel like it has something there for the people who want it.
Yeah.
But the people that would want it are the Sonic fans that would want that. And I understand why I'm not one of those.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't understand why more people aren't one of those.
I just think...
What the fuck? You just ran into the side of that thing. Did you see that?
I saw it.
Are you fucking pissed?
I'm not happy. Not thrilled. I'm not thrilled.
Do you want me to go?
We gotta go through the whole level now.
No!
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing I'm not thrilled about.
No! Yeah. Well, let me do the whole level.
Okay.
How long is it?
It's, like...
Yeah, it's just barely long enough.
You want
to
play, you're gonna play on the OBS?
Fine. I mean, the alternative is this.
I think that's fine.
Okay. It's not a nice angle. I'm way further away. Yeah, this is an untenable angle. And the colors are worse on the TV. Oh, okay. I gotta figure out what the controls are. Okay, and then...
Good luck, shithead.
What's the super peel out?
Up.
Just up?
Well, up, but with B. The same way the spin dash is down in B. Or, you know, or A or C.
That's what I tried, and it didn't work.
You go to the right, you get the past sign, I think.
You know what it is? I think that's something that is, oh, I see the sign. Something that I think is appealing to me with this game. Maybe this is what I've been trying to tease out, is that I'm not good at Sonic. The 1 through 3, like it's just not.
Yeah. Oh, keep going. Oh, you had your...
I stopped it on purpose. Ugh.
You might... be careful. There's those spiky guys. Okay. Yay. I agree that there's definitely stuff about this game that is appealing. I just think I've given it so many chances, I've been forced to conclude that it's
I take
doesn't-
Sonic 1 through 3
Yeah.
so slow that this doesn't feel like that crazy to me. Like, I feel like I would be bouncing around this game in the same way that I would bounce around the other ones. And the big difference is that, like, the levels are longer. Oh.
Oh, you know what we didn't consider when we were talking about the reception of the 32X?
What's that?
That the Sonic game it had was bad. Knuckles Chaotix.
Knuckles Chaotix is awesome.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah,
I
you're
forgot.
forgetting
I'm
that we
sorry.
love that game.
Yeah, actually,
what are you talking
we
about?
love that game, and it's really good. I forgot.
Like, okay, it isn't good,
No.
but it's a blast.
Yeah.
Like gamers need to like figure out how to handle that. Like even now in 2024, people who play video games cannot tell the difference between good things and bad things. Maybe almost more than ever before.
Whoa.
It definitely wants me to be doing something here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
There we go.
Hey.
It wanted me to hold up to get up there, the same way that it does it in the,
Ah!
Where do you think the machine is, huh? Maybe I can get a machine.
Oh!
Was that it?
Yeah, there you go.
I got it. Have you gotten any machines since we started playing?
I don't think so.
There you go. Look, just a tiny bit of patience, Kyle. Is all this game's asking.
I think I've had plenty of patience with
I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any demonstrated.
You just got one by accident. What's
I
the
did it. I've been
difference?
looking for it. I went to the past. I looked around. I said, maybe there's a machine around here, and we found it.
Okay.
I'll say this. Here's my trick. Here's my metagame trick for Sonic CD. The goal is to the right. So
Yeah.
the machines are going to be mostly down and to the left. Because you start, that's close to where you start. That's my
Yeah,
theory.
I mean, that's fine. It's not 100% accurate because I already know. I like the one level I can think of where I know where it is. It's in like the upper right. I'm so insulted by the idea that I've put hours into this game. You played it for 30 seconds and you're like, yeah, you're just doing it wrong.
You're just doing it wrong.
Fuck off.
Come on. The way to play this game is to clumsily stumble around.
I feel like I was doing plenty of that, if you had noticed.
In the past. To clumsily stumble along in the past.
You already got the machine, so you can be done clumsily stumbling in the past.
No, but that's why I think this game is well suited to me. That's all I can do is clumsily stumble. I don't have the skill to be good at Sonic in any other way.
Are you cooking on FB?
Am I cooking on it? What are you saying?
The fuck?
What are you saying?
Oh, okay. No, my mom texted me pictures and said, "Are you cooking on FB? LOL." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And there's just some picture of some asshole with a shirt that says "Cooking with Kyle," cooking ramen in weird ways, and I assume it's on FB.
Oh, Facebook.
Yeah, I guess.
Facebook.
I call it Meta, but
Oh yeah, I call the website. I call the website.
I've just so completely internalized that they're called Meta now that I even call Facebook Meta the website.
Oh, this is sort of like how I call YouTube Alphabet.
Yeah.
And I say I have an Alphabet phone. You know, I need to tighten.
Like, yeah, Keith, my iPhone's got all the letters too. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, is there a machine to destroy in both?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about the future? Do you have to go to the future and?
You don't have to. You'll just get to see the good future. But the boss zone is always in the future. So if you get both the machines, you'll be in the good future for the boss level.
Okay.
And then the boss is like usually easier, I think, but I don't.
Do you think this game would be fixed with a map? If it had if you could hit select and open a map.
I think the map is nonsense, though. No, I don't think so.
Well, if it was a readable map, though. Is this what I already destroyed this?
Did you die?
No, I've never died.
Okay, so then yeah, it's already destroyed. Like, cause it'll always be like that in the present, and that's your cue to be like, this is where it will be in the past.
Oh, okay.
Careful, you got no rings.
I'm trying to find rings. I haven't found a ring. I've been looking all over for rings.
Guys, I told him to be careful. I told him.
Here's some rings.
I don't know if dying undoes.
What the fuck?
I don't know if dying undoes the blowing up the machine or not.
There's no way. That would be insane. But this is stage 2. I destroyed the machine in stage 1.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Is there 2 different machines? One in each jack?
Yeah.
So why? Okay, that's fine.
But it sure looked like the exact same one you had gotten.
Sure did.
I don't want that one.
No, there's no reason to go to. There's no reason to go to the future, correct?
No.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
so they could have taken the future out.
Yeah. Ooh, stop. Okay, yeah, good.
Oh, that's.
Let me pull up the Twitch chat on my phone.
This game doesn't have enough rings.
Yeah, probably not.
Like, how can I not find rings?
The future exists, so there's a reason to go to the past. I guess that's kind of true. But you wouldn't necessarily need the future in Acts 1 and 2. Like, if Act 3 is always in the future, it could still be that way if the only thing you had was the past and the present.
Oh my god. This has always been my least favorite thing about Sonic games, is like walls with inexplicable bouncies that bounce you back the way you came. I don't understand why anyone wants that ever.
Well, you don't. I think it's a punishment.
A punishment for what? Playing the level? Like, it's crazy. Doesn't make any sense.
Whoa. Ah. Whoa. That's a giant Eggman. That's a gigantic Eggman. Get his other eye. You got one of his eyes.
I got one of the eyes?
Or there's just only one eye lit up. But it seemed like you popped one of the eyes. I know that giant Eggman thing. I know that giant Eggman thing as a polygonal thing in this level of Sonic Mania, but I didn't realize it was also here. Makes sense.
No. I want to go to the past.
Yeah.
No. It's this way. How do we get up? Oh.
Uh-oh.
No, that's future. Where's past?
Gotta be up there. Ooh, Gold Spring. Hey.
There it is. But now how to do it?
If you go to the right, you can get yourself into one of those loops where you bounce back and forth. That'll do.
Where?
I don't know.
But I still have it. Okay.
Whoa. Oh!
Evil game!
There was another past one.
Door to the past.
Wow. Now, how much are you loving that the game is a little mean-spirited now that you're the one with the controller?
I'm having a great time.
Okay. As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's all that matters.
Been playing any good games recently, Kyle?
Let's see. I've been playing Dark Cloud 2, so no.
But you did that to yourself.
Yeah. I'm liking it a little bit more, but now that I'm like fully embracing how insanely hard it is and that I have to act like I'm an absolute pro at it, even though it's like still basically the first level. And I've been playing Fantasy Life for the 3DS, which is still delightful.
Yeah, I actually was playing Fantasy Life, I don't know, 6 months ago, and I was having a great time. Yep. I was playing on the Odin. It was really good.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds good, because I hate the 3DS. Like,
I love the 3DS.
I always have. Well, I have an XL, which is annoying.
Yes, I prefer the original to the... You know what would have been nice? Instead of an XL, they should have put out the same size screen, but all of the screens are higher resolution. I don't know what people's obsession with bigger screens are.
But the games all run at... You can't up-res the game.
Why can you not up-res the game?
Because, one, that's not how the games were built, so you'd have to patch them, and two, it would take more powerful hardware.
Right, so also, you put the more powerful hardware of the XL into a smaller package.
It doesn't have more powerful hardware.
The XL doesn't have more powerful hardware?
No, it's just a bigger screen.
Doesn't it have slightly more powerful hardware?
No.
Oh. I thought that
you're thinking of the new 3DS.
The new 3DS XL.
Well, yeah, but there was also regular size new.
That only came out in Japan. There was no new 3DS in America. I know that it sounds insane, but it is true.
Okay, I keep trying to say this. Pollock says I'm very quiet, so I don't know if you should turn me up, or maybe now that I'm speaking louder, I'm louder. I don't know.
You maybe are a little bit quiet.
Kyle is hard to make out over the game.
I'll be the judge of that. Maybe the game is louder than it once was, because we haven't changed anything since everyone said it was good. By the way, I have not touched this. That was like...
I know that you can't be right about there not being a new 3DS in America, because Lucas has one. I've used it. I've held it. Maybe it was the new 3DS XL that didn't come out here.
No, the new 3DS XL is out because I have one in the corner. Like, there's literally one 10 feet from here.
All right, well, then they must have released both of them, because for sure there's a non-XL new 3DS in America, because I've held it and used it and been like, wow, this is so much nicer because it's lighter than my XL.
Okay, Star Crash said, oh, and you know what? I think I remember this because I was working at GameStop at the time, and I think maybe there was an Animal Crossing, and like there was like limited SKU versions of like specific game versions.
Really?
Star Crash's regular size new 3DS did come out in the US, but it was a really limited release. And then Full Name TVD says, yes, it was only around for Black Friday.
Wow, yeah, because the one Lucas has is Mario themed.
Yeah, so I remember from working at GameStop that there was like, we had hundreds of new 3DS XLs, and we had like 4 Animal Crossing 3DS.
Damn, because that regular size 3DS slaps. So.
Yes, it's better. It's a better size. It's a better thing. And by the way, they give you this huge thing, and the stylus for it is like this horrible plastic, like hollow, thin, horrible plastic stylus. The original 3DS's stylus was like the telescoping aluminum one.
I don't know about the telescoping though.
I'm not tied to the telescoping, but once it's extended, it's so much nicer. I don't like that.
I don't know that I mean, I didn't own it. I only used it on yours. I don't know that I liked it very much. I don't see what was so horrible about the like all the DSs have had plastic.
There's something specifically horrible. Play.
Okay. Wait, you know what? Pause, because I have to use the bathroom again.
You just used the bathroom.
I know. It's gotta be something about being here.
All right. Get back on your mic, and then I want you to do 2 things. I want you to take those. I want you to take the stylus out and like prepare like you're going to use it, and then put it back in.
Before I touch it, I can tell you that, oh my God, What the fuck? Oh, this is the new one.
Yeah, the new 3DS XL.
Oh, I hate that the stylus is on the bottom. See, the thing is, I have regular 3DS XL, and the great thing is, just like I think the DS Lite, the stylus is right here on the right-hand side where your hand is, so you can just whip it out. It's the nicest thing.
I don't hate the stylus on the back. I prefer it on the side. I do hate the stylus in the front.
I don't like stylus on the front, on the bottom. The XL, it's short. It's a little short.
It's a little short, isn't it?
I have, actually right here, I have my regular 3DS XL. I'm pretty sure the stylus is longer, or maybe am I crazy? It's longer.
It's longer by about a centimeter.
What the heck? So now you take mine and see how you'd like it.
This is much nicer than
the
3DS. The 3DS XL is much nicer than the new 3DS XL.
Yeah, this is a good form factor. I don't like the reaching over to the left side of the top. That's horrible.
It's if you use the right hand because you know which hand it is, it's easier.
Left hand?
You reached I mean the correct hand. You used your right hand instead of your left hand. If you knew where it was going to be, you would have used the correct hand.
The left hand.
The left hand, yes.
But and I'm right-handed, so the stylus is going to my right hand no matter what.
Yeah. What do you think about that one? Fully telescoped? Did you telescope it out?
I telescoped. Yeah, it's good. Oh, now, of course, I have this Zelda case that comes with this gigantic Master Sword
Isaac
pencil
has the
stylus.
exact same case as you.
They're not actually useful or good, but...
Yeah, they're not usable.
It does feel fun to have a gigantic Master Sword stylus.
Cerny says, I think the stylus became more of a fidget toy than anything for me as the system's lifespan went on. Yeah, I love opening and closing the 3DS telescoping stylus.
I'm actually shocked that my stylus still stays in its little slot because I have taken it in and out probably 10,000 times more than you're supposed to because I just sit there and like pop it in and out.
Oh, I never pop it in and out. I just like fuck with the telescoping.
Right, well, that's because they put it in a place where it's not easy to fuck with.
Anyway, the best, out of all the DS SKUs, the best DS is the DS Lite.
Yeah.
The second best is the original 3DS.
That is... Oh, the original 3DS. Sorry, I thought you said original DS.
No, the original DS is bizarre.
That's a criminal thing to say.
The original 3DS...
You would be a villain.
And here's why... The original 3DS is the closest to the DS Lite. That's why it's second best.
Yeah.
I think that the 3DS XL and the new 3DS XL with their extremely rounded but then flat closing edges, I think it looks bizarre and not good.
Eyes. Oh.
I said design. Full name TV says, I cannot agree. I despise the original 3DS. Too damn small. Size has nothing to do with it. Design. It can be any size.
It's not too damn small, though.
It's also not too small.
It's the same size as all the non-XL DSs.
Yeah, it's the same size as all of the DSs.
Well, I guess the original one was, like, bigger.
A little bigger.
We don't need to... It also, like... The screen was like too dim and the touch screen had like a plasticky bit that was like separate from it was bad.
Skyward says really DSi bad. Is up there. I think the DSi was the cleanest looking with the matte black finish. This is slightly controversial. I've never liked the DSi.
I have a DSi. It's nice. I still miss my DS Lite. I got a DSi because my DS Lite was stolen.
And the DSi, the nice thing about it is it's not nice enough to steal. Get a look at the DSi. It's been a long time since I've even seen a DSi. White DS Lite. That's that like fucking MacBook, like pre-MacBook Pro, pre-aluminum era.
Yeah.
That is the best shit to me.
I'm not crazy about the matte finish on the DSi, but that's really the only part of it I
agree.
Like.
You know, I'm looking at it and I'm like, that is pretty nice. I'm looking at it in light blue here. It's looking pretty good, honestly.
It's like a good, like, maybe 20% thinner and stuff. Hey, here we are. Here we are at our favorite guy.
That's honestly, God, put out some DSs with like I want the fucking
Wait, Keith, I have a task for you.
Okay.
Go to SonicZone0.com.
Oh my god.
And find the level map. And maybe it's still open on Edge. I don't know.
No, you closed Edge.
I'm remembering now. I'm pretty sure there's like an extra life here that you can get. Or maybe, oh god, am I thinking of Sonic Mania? I feel like there's an extra life in this level that you can get to never get a game over, but it might be wishful thinking. Oh my god.
You gotta stay away from him. He doesn't like you.
It's really hard to stay away from him.
What level is this?
It's Stardust Speedway Act 3.
Oh, this is the second to last level.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit.
God damn it. I'm not gonna make it, am I? Ah, fuck!
God, this website.
Fuck!
Authors of Sonic Zero.
Yay!
Sorry,
Never mind, I don't need it.
Authors of Sonic Zone Zero, I love you, but you are maniacs. I implore you, like Sonic less. This is too much.
Hey, look who we got!
Hey!
She's giving him a loving hug, and he's
Yeah.
just standing there blankly, and now he's annoyed, so it's Sonic.
How many times did I tell you, Amy, I'm gay? That's the subtext. That's the subtext.
We are really close to the end.
Sonic is
right,
is the all-time favorite anime cliche of misogynist homosexual. He's so gay that he hates women. Which is real. That happens in real life too. But it happens all the time.
We're like, this anime cliche with no truth to it, except it does happen in real life.
It does have well, but it's not a cliche in like US media, I don't think.
I don't think so. We've already gotten past the hardest part, so I guess we should just finish it. Fucking, I hate you.
We don't have to finish it. There's no reason to finish it.
You don't think so?
No. Oh, sadly, this is not one of the better songs.
See, this is, you and I differ wildly, clearly, on the Japanese soundtrack. I'm immediately like, yeah, this is also good.
Okay, I like this part. Boom, 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 boom. I like that.
I'm gonna go down and to the left, find the thing.
I don't think there's a left down there.
Yeah, guess not.
I think it's so cruel.
What?
Another one of this game's little cruelties, as I call them, is
What's this about?
You're supposed to let it land on you or land back on the thing so that you can.
No, it kills me though. But
Oh,
I know
we have to
they
jump. I think you can use the D-pad to change layers.
So
I believe you can.
maybe there's just.
You should try. You should try using the D-pad to change layers.
I will try.
One of this game's little cruelties is obviously you can go back at any point in the game unless you have hit the goal, and then they don't let you go back. They don't
Yeah.
let you go like, oh, no, I didn't mean to get to the goal. Just cruel for no reason. I mean, it doesn't even make logical sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a cruelty that persists through the whole series, unfortunately.
Yeah, but this is the only one where it's important to not get to the end too
Ah! No, it's not true because in Sonic 1, you want to get to the end with enough rings to go to the special stage.
That's true.
In general, all of them except 3. I guess really all of them involve you might not want to leave if you haven't gotten your special stage yet.
It's true. It just feels more crucial in this one.
Yeah.
Because there's no. In the other games, you just don't get the true ending. In this one, you
doable?
get. You had it.
I get it. There we go.
Yeah, you already had it. You just didn't. You just didn't jump in time that last one.
Oh,
machine!
Look at our guy.
Can we get some variety on these machines? Come on.
Always the same machine.
It's always the same machine. What the hell?
Get Donatello in here. He does machines.
Here's what I want. Here's why they need to put me in charge of Sonic. First of all, put some NPCs in here.
Like, to talk to?
Yeah, just to have a chat with. Be like, you find Amy Rose hanging out in here, you click on her, and you hear a low-res audio file being like, hey, Sonic, and then she says like 9 sentences about something. That'd be great.
Yeah, we're so different.
And then, well, you don't have to talk to her. Are you saying... This is insane, the fact that you're saying that you don't want to talk to Amy Rose.
Well, I do. Of course I want to talk to Amy Rose, but, you know, talking to people in video games is one of the things that puts me to sleep. Like, literally will make me sleepy. You don't have to talk to her.
It's an optional thing. You can't handle one paragraph from Amy Rose?
Of course I can.
Per level? Okay, there you go. So, number 2.
I just don't know that I would like the game more if it suddenly had a lot of talking.
Number 2, a lot of talking. I just described that it's not a lot of talking.
Okay, I know.
Number 2, have each of the machines form like a Megazord.
I was gonna say Voltron. I thought I was joking.
No, that's what I mean. That's where I was going. Have them form a Megazord
that you pilot.
No, not that you pilot, but if you get the bad future, you have to fight that thing. That's the final boss. What is the actual final boss of this? I don't even remember.
It's, I think, just some completely underwhelming nonsense.
Well, there you go. Well, then I'm not ruining anything that people care about.
No.
Make each part the part of a giant robot that then you have to fight in the bad future.
Make each part the part of a giant robot.
And then if you're gonna get the good ending because you destroyed all the robots, it has to be like an unfinished, like prototype version of that same thing. Come on, that's sick, right?
Yeah, it's good.
It's immediately good. I'm really an ideas man.
I guess now we're too close to the end.
Yes, I don't know why you kept going. I gave you an out.
I know.
You know what? I guess Knuckles didn't exist at this point.
No.
Tails? They knew about Tails. They heard of him.
Oh, you mean Miles Prower?
Yeah, Miles Prower. Sonic's 4-year-old friend.
Prower? I hardly know her. Future. Want that shit.
Did you ever play Disco Elysium? Did you ever finish it?
God, no.
No? You never played it or you never finished it?
I never finished it.
How much did you play?
Not enough.
Are you gonna play more? You should finish
someday.
That. That's the best game that there is.
It's on the list.
You should prioritize that.
I know.
Why does talking in video games put you to sleep?
I don't know. I just have a broken brain.
Yeah, I think that's true.
You like
What's wrong with you? Let's figure it out.
Remember that time we played Shenmue 3 and you gave me the controller so that I would be more interested, and instead I literally fell asleep playing the game?
I do remember that.
Like I was even thinking about this earlier today. Like, as a kid, I would like use guides to figure out what to do in Pokemon Red and Blue, and like every obstacle in Pokemon Red and Blue basically involves like talking to one of the 10 people in a town.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, Who would ever think of this? You're supposed to go around and just talk to every single person?
It takes
That's
4 minutes.
maniacal. Yeah, it takes
4. It is
like,
an 80-hour game,
yeah.
and less than an hour of it is like talking to
Yeah,
people.
no, like I said, it's a Game Boy game. There's not that many
Yeah.
people. It's
It's
so
not an
easy to
80-hour
talk
game,
to
but-
everyone.
Yeah.
But just like it's, you know, since the beginning, it has never been the thing I was interested in doing in a game.
But you surely, Kyle, you must admit that talking in games has changed a bit since Pokemon Red and Blue. Like, it's not the same thing as it is in Disco Elysium,
but
and
isn't it, though?
especially
No,
not in like
obviously.
Mass Effect.
No.
Not because Mass Effect is better than Disco Elysium, but because it's like, you know, it is structured, it is cotton candy.
The shooting's probably better.
I that's null. That is a null entry. There's no that is a like not applicable.
I'm trapped. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Try doing a spin dash on the button. Okay, that would have been cool though, right? Oh wait, it changed it.
What did it
Oh
change?
no, it didn't. I thought that the lights were red, but before, and now they're green. But no, it was just the.
That
Are you trapped? I
there's
think you're trapped.
something I'm not getting. I can't be trapped. That would be
Chat, are we trapped?
insane even for this game. Wait, is this the thing I spin dash on? What?
Maybe you super peel out. Super peel off.
But I tried that. Ooh, super rice peel off.
Yeah.
What the heck? What? What? What?
I can't help you. Here,
Chat,
listen.
help. Chat, help. What's the sound? Why do you want the controller?
There's nothing that I know that you don't. Okay.
Wait, it's open.
It's open?
What the fuck? The tube's open
No, it's
now.
not open.
Yeah.
Oh.
What
Yeah,
the
I
hell was
fixed
that?
it. I did it.
All right, give me that. Give me the controller back. You don't deserve this.
Whatever I did. Hey, look,
shithead.
I'm just a fixer. This is how Isaac feels.
Yeah.
Isaac will be like, something's wrong. I can't do it. I can't do something. Something's happening. And I'll like go, and before I can even fix it, it's already working.
Maybe it was like a toggle, and I just every time I went back. Let me see. This? No, it's just off now. That's weird. Future.
Star Crash 2000 is...
Whoa!
what annoys me about Disco Elysium is there's nothing to really look at during all the dialogue, and I hate reading along with the narrator. You don't have to read along with the narrator. Just let them... It's a fully voice-acted game. Just let them say it to you. You don't have to read along. The thing you're supposed to do... The thing you're supposed to look at...
Originally, the thing you were supposed to look at was the words, because it wasn't voice acted.
right. But that version has been patched for, what, 2 years at this point?
At least, yeah.
The thing you're supposed to look at is inside your brain about the words. You're supposed to be thinking about the words.
Come on.
JL Pollock says you can also turn off the narrator if that works better for you. That's true. You can also go back to the original mode. You don't have to do the fully voice acted mode. Right? I think you get both. You can just turn the narrator off and also go back to the semi voice acted thing. But the voice acting is so good, you should really not do that.
No! No! No!
That's
Nailed
insane.
it.
Disco
Nailed it.
Elysium is the best game
Nailed
that there
it.
is. Little you got hit by the
guy.
little beam. Wow, they should make a new Sonic Generations where a third one shows up and it's this guy.
Make a Sonic Dymo where everyone's this guy.
Bow.
You know, I can't pass judgment on Dragon Ball Daima because I haven't seen it, and I know very little about it other than you said that like everyone is chibi in it. I do think it's funny how it almost sounds like a parody of a bad Dragon Ball idea to be like, this time we GT'd everyone. It's Dragon Ball GT again, but this time everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand even the concept. Stip Snap says, I still don't understand why the original Disco Elysium had a Come Town crossover. It wasn't a Come Town crossover. It was a Chapo Trap House crossover. And it's just because some of the people on that game like those guys. That's all it was. Yeah, the Chapo Trap House guys each had a voice in the original version of of Disco Elysium.
Okay,
and
it's
I
not
think
a crossover.
It's not a crossover. They were just all in it.
Crossover.
They were just all in it, and I think that all but one of them were removed for the like full release, or not the full release, the fully voiced release.
Huh.
Jailpox said they also had one of the Red Scare girls. That's true. They've always sucked, but this is before they were truly insane. But also, I think the one that they had is actually an actor, which is a little bit different, I guess.
Keith, I think these people are right. I think they've actually owned you and proved that Disco Elysium actually isn't a good game because there's a couple problematic voice actors in the original version of the game.
I'm not defending anything or supporting anything or not defending.
I know, I'm supporting the people in the chat. I think you've been thoroughly owned.
I'm just explaining what happened.
Yeah.
Jailpox used to think all the podcasters got cut. That might be true. I thought that they kept one of them.
We're good with Sonic CD.
We're good with Sonic CD.
Move on.
And by that, you mean like we're chill with it existing.
Oh, I didn't say that.
We're chill with Sonic CD existing.
I don't know about that. Did you always have this original 3DS? You didn't have the blue?
Correct. This was the one that I got on launch day. This is a launch day 3DS.
The blue was the good
I didn't like I liked the black one.
I think black is for cowards.
I normally would like the blue one. I just particularly like this sort of dark gray versus not really liking that specific blue.
Oh, you know, that's actually, I'm thinking now, like, I was about to say, like, I've never liked the black version of a console over any of the other colors that were available if there was another color. The one exception being I did choose the black DSi over the like cyan DSi.
And that's the wrong choice. Of course, the cyan one is much better.
That's funny. We're opposite on 3DS and DSi.
Let me just take another look at the, because maybe my opinion's changed over the years, or maybe they just didn't have a blue available. Blue 3DS.
Later they came out with that
original
purple one, which was also nice. But that was not a launch color.
Yeah, this is a fine blue. Yeah, I don't know. I'm neither for nor against this blue. This sort of like, it's like a royal blue. Very tiny bit of purple in there, maybe. Teeny tiny bit. What are you doing?
This is not me.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's farting.
Do we have to do Silent Hill 2 before we do Resident Evil 2?
Yeah.
Fine. Fine.
Full Name TV says, is Disco Elysium better than Sonic Adventure 2? Really? Yeah, by a million times.
That's funny. I think they thought that was going to be hard for you, I think.
Barely even like Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, you don't like the president in the limo who knows about Chaos Emeralds. That's what you're saying? You don't like that as much
I
as
like that. No,
Disco
that's
Elysium?
That's the stuff I do like.
You don't like Gun?
I don't like Gun.
Disco
That's actually what I
Elysium?
don't like. Gun is what I don't like. Yeah, true. I like that it's called Gun. Okay, bye. No, we're stopping. I mean, we're not stopping stream.